do sets of 10, okay, kind of Pilates style. Before we start to do anything, come down to a seat. We're gonna have our longest spine here. I just wanna kind of zip up the spine, let your core strength control, and move your belly in towards your low back so that you feel really safe around your low back. Let your shoulder blades drop down your spine. And we wanna even a broadening across the collarbones here. Just a nice posture awareness before we even go anywhere with our movements. And then I want to play with some rolling up and rolling down. So let's control rolling the spine. Roll all the way down. You can reach back and then roll all the way up. And you want to use your breath. So you want to inhale on the way down. And then of course exhale on the way up. And using your longest spine, find the range of motion that works. We'll take a group of 10. Okay, so this is about 5. Starting to feel your core get nice and warm. 5 more. 4 more. 3. 2. Nice. Last one. Next time you roll down, go ahead and get your legs up in the air. You can have pointy toes or flexed toes, but let your legs be nice and strong. Remember to bend your knees if you need to. Do your best to touch your toes. Lift your shoulder blades, tap, and roll yourself down. Here's 2, and down. Exhale, up. Inhale, roll down. 5. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Great. Go ahead and swing your feet up. You can rock yourself up to a little boat and then support yourself, okay? This is a challenging one, so make sure to bend your knees if you need to. With your chest pushing away from the floor, so really push down into your shoulders here. We're gonna draw circles with the feet. And then once you come back up to the top, go ahead and switch directions all the way around the other way. Let's do that again. One direction, and then up. Switch directions, and then up. Woo. Keep your arms pushing into the floor. 3, and 3. Keep your chest proud and open. Slight tuck in your chin. 4, 5, 5. Remember, you can always slow your pace down. Okay, as long as we do about 10 of each, or something like that, you can always vary the pace. Great, 3 more. 2 more. Oh, last one. All the way back up and around. Amazing. Okay, you can rock yourself up and flip it over. We're going to do scapula push-ups on your elbows. So find an elbow plank. Remember that can mean that your knees are down. That's totally fine. I would recommend putting your palms down instead of together and gripping the floor, but feel free to modify as you need to. Find your elbow plank. We're going to keep everything the same about your body here, so keep your spine long. We're just going to move the scapulas, move your shoulder blades together here, and then spread them wide apart. And try to isolate that movement. Again, together and apart. Okay, some nice core strength here, some nice shoulder strength. Keep your neck long, looking down. 4. Keep breathing. 5. 6. 7. Really great work for the posture support muscles. 9. Number 10. Okay, down to your knees, let's flip it over to your back again. Make a little tabletop with your shins so that your knees are over your hips, okay? Hands reaching up in the air. We're gonna take turns extending one knee, bring it back in, and the other knee, and bring it back in, okay? And keep going like that. If you wanted to rest your head and shoulders while you do this, you could. But keep the low back connected to the floor. And if all is well, here you can choose to extend your legs. Perhaps take 3 more. Maybe play with the range. Good. 2 more. You can spread the feet wide if you like. 1 more. Great. Tuck your hands behind your knees. Rock it up. Okay, nice challenge for your core here. Go ahead and sit up extra tall. Drop your fingers or your palms by your side. And just do your best just to be upright. And it's challenging sometimes to stay this way. You might even need to lean back or forward, but just do your best, as upright as you can. Now I'm going to challenge you here to lift your legs. You might bend your knees or extend your knees. You can decide. Drop your legs, lift your legs. It's a good challenge. Here we go. 3. Keep breathing. Exhale on the lift. Inhale down. 5. You can point your toes maybe. 6. Long as you can. 7. 8. 9. Number 10. Good. Hold this shape with me. It is challenging. Your legs should be shaking. Okay, you can bend your knees, you can even grab your knees, but see if you can take your hands off the floor. For your ultimate challenge, you want to think of reaching your hands up and creating a V shape with your body. Wherever you are, holding, breathing. 1 more big breath. Great. Relax. Amazing work. Okay, I'm going to flip you over now. You should be quite warm, and I'm going to work into your back. So, little back workout coming your way. Go ahead and come all the way down to your belly. And we'll start just by creating a little bit of awareness in your back muscle. Okay, grabbing the floor underneath your shoulders, grip into your fingertips. Make a strong tiger claw and squish your elbows onto your ribs. Really drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Go ahead and lift your chest up. You can take a big breath in like you're pulling with your hands, and then exhale, set it down. We'll take a few more like that. Cobra shape, lift and lower. You can do it with your hands for a few times. And then maybe you decide you want to lift your hands. Really push into the tops of your feet here. Keep breathing. Take a handful more. Good. 2. Hold this one. Come on up. Stay here with me. Keep pressing your toes down into the ground. And you can always put your hands down and rest if you need to. But I'm going to challenge you to stay here. Go ahead and reach your hands out like a Y shape. Okay, Y shape. Take a big breath in. See if you could lift your upper body. Peel it up. Exhale, lower. Keep your Y. Again, lift, inhale, and lower. Strong in your back. Here's 3, and 3. Looking straight down at the ground. Keep your neck soft and neutral. 4, 5, number 6. Keep it going. Number 7. Should be really feeling your back alive here. 8. You can always put your fingertips down, right? 9. Last one. Come up to 10. Hold it here. Fingertips by your ears. Last set of 10 here of our warm-up. Go ahead and swing your elbows over to one side with your fingertips by your ears, little hands up kind of shape, and then all the way through center and over to the other side, a little side crunch movement. Ooh, okay, other side, here we go, a set of 10, and then swing it back through. Still grounding into the tops of the feet. Here's 3, and 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. This is great work for your obliques, great work for your back and your posture muscles. So keep your spine long and neutral here as you swing it side to side. 2 more. Last one. Great. Come back through center. Press your palms down here. You can bring it up and back to a child's pose for a moment. Stretch out all that back tissue. Okay, and we're going to switch gears. We're going to go into interval mode and start doing 30-second intervals, and we won't be resting in between. Okay, and then I'll give you a longer rest after that. It'll be kind of fun. We'll start off with a swimmer, so not quite done with our work in the back. Find a long stretched out shape. With our swimmer, we lift opposite arm and leg, and then we switch. Okay, we're gonna shift into interval mode with no rests. Coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and just swim, start swimming, and I'll go ahead and cue you, and you'll just follow along as we switch gears. So really working into the back muscles for a little bit longer. And then we'll switch back over into abs, I promise. Great. Keep going. We're going to switch gears. In 3, 2, and 1. Ground your feet again. Lift your arms up and swim them back. And then all the way back forward to drop your head. You can inhale up, swim. Exhale forward, drop your head. But keep going, just like that. Really working your back here. Second interval, still going, no rest. Okay, we're going to go back to the swimmers. 3, 2, and 1. Swimmers. Don't worry, we're only going through these 2 times each. But we really want to work the back. We really want to get that work done while we're here. So keep going. Just 30 seconds. Okay, we're switching back to that feet grounded swimming shape. 3, 2, 1. Ground your feet. Swim your hands back. Swim them forward. Last time here. Okay. Amazing. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. I'm going to give you a 30-second rest. Coming up to your hands and knees. We'll give your back a rest, and we'll work a little bit more into your glutes. Okay? So this one will be in a hands and knees shape. We're going to kick the right foot up. Try to keep your hips level and not dip your belly down when you kick your hip up, and keep that internal rotation. Okay, so finding all the way up, and we can crunch it all the way in. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up and in, up and in. Okay, just like this. Working your glute. Full range of movement. Great. Next time you kick up, hold right there, hold it. We're going to extend and then kick it in. Extend and kick. 30 seconds here. Okay, no rest. Back to our no rest. Just burning it out and then giving yourselves a nice long rest in between. Great. We're gonna go back to that kick and crunch. 3, 2, 1. Okay, bend the knee, go ahead and crunch it in, and then kick the foot. And crunch, and kick. Second round. Just doing 2 rounds of these. Really effective. Great. All right, come up to a hold. 3, 2, 1. Hold, extend, kick, extend, and kick. This is good stuff. Good stuff right here. Keep the floor pushing away, so strong in your upper body too, strong in the belly. Great. 3, 2, 1. Rest for 30 seconds. If you want to stretch it out in a downward facing dog shape, I would really recommend that. And then we're going to do the other side, everything the same. Okay, you should really feel that right glute. And this is a great stretch for it too. Okay, come on down to hands and knees. Left knee bent. Left foot kicks up and crunches the knee in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Up and in. Okay, full range of motion. Try to get your spine really fully extended and then fully flexed each time. Good stretch for your back. After all that work we did in your back. Good. Now lift, extend, bend, extend. Holding that side. Okay, really feeling a good push against the floor in the upper body here. So keep the upper body very strong. Try to isolate the leg movement. Okay, going in for our second round of kick and crunch. 3, 2, and 1. Kick up, crunch it in. Same side. Kick, crunch. Great, keep going. Awesome. Bend and extend. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Extend. Bend. Extend. Bend. Really isolating it. Very challenging. If your knee starts to hurt, you can hover it. It's a little more challenging, but it doesn't hurt the knee as much. Just keeps it interesting. Great. A rest is coming. Don't worry. Great. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Flip it over to a bridge shape. All the way to your back. Feet by your hips. Hands by your hips. Still in our glutes is where we're working. Still with our 30 seconds of no rest. Okay? But we're going to come up with the hips to a bridge shape and drop it down. Okay? It's very simple. In 3, in 2. And 1, 30 seconds. Bridge up and bridge down. Up, down. Make sure your knees are pointing forward all the time. Nose pointing up. Spine rolls up and rolls down. You should really feel your legs strong and active. Okay, now go ahead and come up, hold here. We're gonna march, okay? So you can find a range that is acceptable. And if you like, you can extend your leg if that sounds fun. And just find a range, as always, that is nice. You're really working your hands here. You can push the floor a lot with your hands, and it really helps. Okay, come down to your bridge, hold it. We're gonna bring the hips down and up. Again, another round. 30 seconds, just like this. Great. Keep going. Remember to use those hands. They are very helpful to push into the shoulders. Great. Come on up. Hold here. 30 seconds. March and march. Switching sides. Okay, you can extend, you can bend, you can make it your own. You can even join your hands under your hips if that feels good in your shoulders. Something fun. Great. Three, two, and one. Rest. Take a 30-second rest here. Okay, starting another little tiny circuit here. Giving your glutes a rest. We'll come up to some dead bug shape. So you make a little hollow body crunch. Opposite arm and leg extend. And then back to center. And then you'll switch. Back to center, yeah? Okay, take a breath. Enjoy a moment of rest before we go back into another interval set. In 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and extend opposite arm and leg. And then back in. Opposite. And then back in, okay? And you can do this with your head down, of course. And you can also play with extending your arms and legs more or less. Okay, find the shape that is nice. Okay, changing shapes in 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees. Now reach out long. No rest. 30 seconds here. Hug and reach. These will be our 2 that will cycle between. I like the no rest. I think it's fun. I think this is a keeper. Okay, keep going. Heading back into our dead bugs for 30 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Find your dead bug shape. Extend, back to center. Extend, center. Excellent. Amazing work. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Okay, I'm going to give you a 30-second rest here, and then our finisher will be a lovely 1 solid minute of star crunches. And star crunches are when we're all spread out on the floor. You reach opposite arm and leg up to top, and then all the way down. Top, and then other side. It's going to be a solid minute. It's going to be amazing. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Starfish crunch. Cultivating cross body strength. Lifting the legs from the core. Solid minute. We are halfway through our minute. Keep going. We can do it. Almost there. Feel free to modify, but keep going. Great. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, take some windshield wipers here. You could do cactus arms. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. Shake it out. Nice work. You're going to cool down a little bit here. Stretch out your abs and your back with a nice twist. Okay, so let your knees fall over to the left, and you can let them fall as low as you like, and you can even move your hips a little bit over to the right to let the twist be a little twistier. You're gonna look over your right arm and just take some breathing time right here. Nice cool down breathing. Make sure to press your shoulder blades down into the floor and stretch open your chest, as well as drawing the knees as far downward as you like until you get a nice stretch on your hips and into your low back. And of course, the best stretch of all comes from your deep breathing from the inside. Stretching out your ribs and your back with your big breath. Okay, switch your twist. Knees swing over through to the other side. Draw them downward. Look away from the knees so you have your full twisted spine. And take some nice breathing here. Amazing. Bring it back through center. Go ahead and tuck your hands behind your knees and squeeze them into your heart. Maybe even grab your shins if that's reachable, and you can even interlace your fingers and give yourself a nice squeeze. And think of really smooshing and rocking your low back around on the mat. Should feel nice, kind of resetting that low back. Okay, hands tucked behind the knees if they were on your shins. We're gonna rock it up. And to stretch out your back, we're gonna give a nice forward fold, so a slight bend in your knees, make your longest spine, and just let your upper body drape forward. Put a slight tuck in your chin here. Let the shoulders relax down your back. We're gonna take a moment just to breathe. You can extend your knees, but only if it feels good. Okay, should feel definitely noticeably cooled down. Go ahead and roll yourself back up. Thank you so much for working out with me. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope I see you soon.